Guess who's back? We are back. Back again. BRC's back. Tell your friends. We have hats on, or some type of head covering. Except Wesley, because he's lame. Where's your head covering?
Go ahead. We just keep on.
Okay. Yep, we all have head coverings on. Alright. So today's podcast, we're going to talk about a lot of pretty much real people stuff, because we know how much people love to talk about real people.
Yay, real people.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about video games and anime. We're going to talk about real people. And one of the realest people, I didn't know him personally, but I'm sure everyone knows him. And we lost him on February 27th. Yes, Leonard Nimoy, a.k.a. Spock, a.k.a. Galvatron.
A.k.a. Xehanort.
A.k.a. Awesome. That's sad.
Yeah. He will be very missed.
Apparently, it was cigarettes.
Yeah, but he stopped them like 30 years ago.
But
doesn't matter. Apparently, it's a complication arising from the damage that the cigarettes did to him. People seem to think if you stop something harmful that the effects immediately go away. Nope. Long game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on. He smoked during like the 60s and 70s. That's what.
Yeah, and it came back and bit him in the ass.
Yep. Yeah.
Or in this case, punched him in the chest.
Well, either way, he's gonna be missed. He was actually, a
rather prolific actor with a decent voice. So
yes. And he was also a director.
Stop stealing my word.
He was also a director and a photographer. Like, I saw his photo shoot for, he did the, like, Real People, where it was a photo shoot of, like, women who were, big, natural women.
So he did a Playboy shoot?
No, these weren't Playboy models. These weren't Playboy models. These were BBWs. But, I mean,
there are different kinds. There are ones that look good, and then there are ones that are just like, oh my God.
But it showed, like, they're natural women. It didn't show, like, skinny women who are, like,
hyper-anorexic,
exactly.
twiggy.
It showed, like, real women, And it was actually, it was pretty good. I think it was...
Well, I mean, anorexic and skinny chicks are real women, too, though.
Shut up.
Okay.
I mean, technically he's right, but then again, they're also seriously damaged.
Hey, if you don't show them love, I'll show them love.
They can't even show themselves love.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm there for you. I'm there for you. Wesley, I'm there for you.
Anyway,
Well, you remember, you did this to yourself.
Oh.
Yep. Anyway, let's get on to a little bit of casting news. Well, yeah, let's get to the casting news first, then we'll get to the other stuff. Dean Cain and Helen Slater. Dean Cain of the Adventures of The Adventures of Lois and Clark, the 90s television series of Superman. And Helen Slater, who was Supergirl during the 1980s, basically the Christopher Reeves it was kind of like a spin-off of Christopher Reeve's Superman. They are going to be cast in a new Supergirl series on CBS. What do you guys think about this?
It's like, what, the parents?
Oh, hey, something I'm not going to watch.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be the parents or not.
Grandparents or some type of old people sitting on a dining.
Well, they could
It's supposed to be for Supergirl, so it's not going to be... It's not going to be... Or is it? Is it going to be fucking his parents?
It could be her Kryptonian parents. They could be her Kryptonian parents.
Well, that would make sense.
I mean,
technically, I wouldn't want to be the Kryptonian parents, because that means you're going to be in there for all of 5 minutes.
Here's the thing: Helen Slater was actually Kal-El's mom on Smallville.
Oh, hey, another show I didn't watch.
I watched some of those. Smallville was cool.
Yeah.
There was a guy at a job I used to work at that the only thing he actually ever watched was Smallville. I tried to sit down and watch it once, and I got bored.
You didn't watch Supernatural?
No.
Oh, That's weird. Usually people that watch Smallville watch Supernatural.
I don't. Well, you see, he was hyper Christian, so like he was okay with Smallville because it was Superman and it's not magical. And Supernatural's all kind of.
So it's not cool when you start showing off real stuff.
So he could watch. He could watch stuff about.
Not even begin to qualify.
He could watch stuff about aliens, but couldn't watch stuff about
people being magical. No, because magic is bad. Remember John, the biggest douche of them all, said magic was bad, so magic is bad.
Magic isn't bad.
So is gay people. Gay people are horrible and deserve to burn. Apparently.
You were just...
Hey, that's John. I'm quoting John.
Yeah.
I'm quoting John. This is in y'all's Bible.
But, I actually kind of like this because they're casting a lot of people. And the cool thing about this, with them casting like Dean Cain and Helen Slater and casting like people from older series... Stop going to sleep while I'm talking.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm listening.
Okay. With them casting people like this, that means that they could cast other people who were like past actors in future DC properties. Like, what's to say, they won't have the old Wonder Woman in the new Wonder Woman movie.
They should totally have Christopher Reeves as J. Jonah Jameson. Or is that the wrong one? I think that's the wrong one.
Not only is Christopher Reeves dead, but he can't be J. Jonah Jameson because that's Spider-Man.
Oh. That's double.
All of
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know who freaking Superman's boss is.
So you want
some white guy. That's all I know.
You want a quadriplegic J. Jonah Jameson? You
know what? That could work on multiple levels. He's not just mad at Spider-Man because he's a vigilante, but he's also mad at Spider-Man because he can just jump all over the place and not get hurt. He's stuck in a wheelchair all day. Look at this jackass just jumping up and running on the side of the building.
He's a menace! He's a menace! He's a menace! Jumping around with his legs and arms. Spider-Man just knocks on his window every day. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what's up? I can move this. No, but let's stop. You're going to hell. Okay, so I guess next, pictures. Everybody likes pictures, right? Not those type of pictures, Andre. But you like pictures, don't you?
Yeah, I like pictures.
Okay. Did you see the picture of Ryan Reynolds?
Wait, what do you mean not those kind of pictures?
We all know what you do in your spare time.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. But you see the picture of Ryan Reynolds next to the prototype Deadpool mask.
Yes.
So what do you guys think of that?
Hate me if you want, but I just do not think he'll be the best, or rather he can play that role that great. I don't.
What's his name from...
He tried.
No. What's his name from freaking... This is gonna sound really, really odd, but what's his name from Due Date? The dude with the beard.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I want him to do it.
But he's fat.
What? Zach Galifianakis?
Yes.
Yeah, what?
Yes.
That's even worse pick. I do not like Zach Galifianakis.
But he can do random so well.
It's not even just
Have y'all seen any of Ryan Reynolds' films like before he started to try to get serious? Did you see Van Wilder or Waiting?
I haven't seen Van Wilder.
Isn't Waiting the one where he plays the really, really disgusting member of the waitstaff and I'd want to burn that restaurant down to the ground?
Yeah.
And Van Wilder is that absolutely mentally deficient movie that has absolutely no redeeming value and nothing goes on of importance.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I didn't see
That's not Deadpool, though!
That's not Deadpool, though.
So you don't think he could play a witty
He didn't do it in the...
No, because he wasn't witty in any of those movies.
No. He didn't even do it in the X-Men movie.
You mean the one that doesn't actually count anymore?
Yeah, that one. He still didn't do it. He had the chance to, but he didn't.
Well, that's because they took away his...
That wasn't his fault.
No. In the beginning, when they did all that stuff, and they would skip past all of the fact that Wade Walter was supposed to be in asylum or whatever it was, a prison or whatever, and it was just like, oh, he's a super soldier. He still had the chance to be that character, and he did not.
That wasn't his fault, though.
Because remember in the movie, they said they lobotomized him and took away his mouth. Because
But no, he's talking about before. Talking before he was.
I'm talking about when he was doing all of the elevator. I'm a master swordsman.
But that's because when he was actually a mercenary, he was kind of serious. The whole Deadpool thing kind of drove him nuts.
Yeah, pretty much. The story of Deadpool.
He wasn't even a mutant at first.
Well, no. The story
he was.
Story of Deadpool is that he was, a regular guy. He was, assassin or whatever on Weapon Task Force X or whatever it was called, I believe. And he got cancer. Yeah, he got cancer, and he entered this new program that would take his cancer away. They injected him with Wolverine's healing factor. However, it didn't really heal him. It kind of fought against the cancer.
It didn't really fight against the cancer. The regeneration factor just made everything better able to regenerate. So the body essentially broke down into one giant tumor.
And that's why if you look at him with his mask off, he looks deformed and kind of
instead
weird.
Of sexy Ryan Reynolds.
And pretty much,
that's right. I said sexy. He's all right looking.
And they put him in this kind of thing where he had to fight to live or whatever, and they called it the Deadpool. And he pretty much.
I mean, I know the origin story. I'm just saying, I just don't see him doing it. I don't think he could bring that character out.
Well, here's the thing. They're gonna do it because all the fans want it.
Yeah.
I could see Jim Carrey pulling off a Deadpool.
Jim Carrey is too old though now.
Yeah, but I mean that's the kind of.
And plus, he wouldn't.
Ace Ventura was pretty much Deadpool the movie, but with pets.
But here's the thing: Jim Carrey wouldn't even do it because he had trouble doing Kick-Ass 2.
That is true.
Did he?
Yes, he said after he did the role in Kick-Ass 2, he pretty much denounced from even doing it because he said it was too violent.
He's not
after the fact.
He's more of a pacifist kind of guy.
Yeah. So I doubt he would even do that. So
I know, but his role in Kick-Ass 2 was good though.
Anyway, that's not it.
Yeah. Captain Stars and Stripes, man.
Next picture that we saw online that was released on Zack Snyder's Twitter, who was going to be the director of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
They added a subtitle to this. It was just Batman vs Superman.
Yes,
now it's Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Dawn of Justice 2: The Revengeing. Is that what it's going to be next?
It was the Revenge of the Revenge. Mm-hmm. The Revenge of the Vengeance. But they released a picture of Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and on it they had him in full armor and everything like that. And
battle regalia.
Yep. And it says "Unite the Seven" on it. So, what's your thoughts on those?
I don't think he can do it. I mean,
maybe if he figures out how to act. Because I remember Conan. Do you remember Conan? I remember Conan. That was bad.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Well, he's been in a couple.
Did you watch the original Conan movie? Okay, now you saw the new Conan movie. It's bad.
No, I'm just saying. As far as what they did for the modernizations and all that other stuff,
it's bad. The same way Total Recall is bad. They just missed the point.
Yeah, they missed the point. But he's a good actor, though. I'm not denying that.
Well, here's one of the things in I think it was a recent movie that he's done. And he was with I think he did this movie with his wife, Lisa Bonet, where he was kind of like a motorcycle rider, just riding on an open road or whatever like that. I forgot what the movie's called, but I heard that he was actually pretty good in that movie. And so, yeah. We kind of how bad?
Bye, Marky.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye. Love you guys.
Ow.
Love you too.
See you.
Smooches.
Oh, yeah, all that.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So, we, lost my train of thought. But, yeah. He was pretty good in that, you gotta give people a second chance for acting ability or whatever. Some people didn't like Logan Lerman, who was in Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief.
But that's because Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief was a horrible adaptation, and they ignored a lot of things that made the book good.
Yeah, but some people didn't like him in that because they didn't think he could act at first. But
and some people didn't like Michael Cera, and some people didn't like Michael Cera in what is it?
Pilgrim?
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim versus
the world.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, people can redeem themselves. So.
I was just saying.
But I mean,
Sarah and Scott Pilgrim was amazing.
Yeah. As far as the look of it, what y'all think of the look that they're going for?
Pretty gritty. I think that
he's gonna have to try very hard to get over the
stigma that is Aquaman.
The stigma that is Aquaman, and he can't try too hard because if he tries too hard, everybody's just gonna be saying he's a tryhard.
Yep. I don't want them to make him like all like grunting like that. I want them at least to have him.
And the last couple things I've seen him in, all he does is go, and then he takes off his shirt and runs around sweaty.
I'd hope they don't do that. I mean, he can't really run around sweaty when he's like underwater.
No, but he can just be all shiny all the time. Ladies love that.
Well, I hope that they actually.
I'll take your word for it.
I hope they give him some civility because I mean, if they keep the fact that he is like half human, then I think they'll be pretty good. So,
whatever. I still like Flashpoint Paradox Aquaman the best.
Everybody likes that.
Just
so
sleeping with like 4 ladies, doesn't give a fuck. Starts an interplanetary like what is it? Starts a world war, doesn't give a fuck. Just like whatever. I'm Aquaman. Fuck y'all.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast here. We'll be back with you guys next time. Remember,
what are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop it.
Social class, act like you did.
Exactly.